Welcome to JHart Modelworks. The Revell 41 Chevy Pickup is all wrapped up and it's time for the final reveal. Join me in the display cabinet and let's see how it all turned out.
Alright guys and gals, here we are, all wrapped up. And I do have to say, for this being my first truck and me honestly knowing pretty much nothing about trucks, I'm really pretty surprised and very impressed with how this one turned out. I'm very happy with the color. It's a splash Brandywine Candy for the red and splash candy black for the fenders, the chrome for the bumpers and the headlights and the grille, door handles, gas cap. That's all Gravity Colors McLaren chrome effect. This metal trim on the hood and on the sides and the back of the cab, that's all bare metal foil. She's come out really nice. Take a closer look here. I did mention in my last video that there's a slight tilt to the cab so that there's not a gap between the hood and the cab. And I really think I did make the right call because the gap between the cab and the bed really is not that noticeable. It would have been far more noticeable if this had been sitting about that far off. Take a look at our engine. I still do not have that engine support glued in place yet. I'm still kind of making my decision on if I want to keep it or not, and I am starting to lean towards keeping it. I'll probably glue it in after I'm done here. Of our engine, rebuilt all the radiator hoses. We have our heater hose. Try and re-angle this light so we can get a little better light here. Got a little bit of dust and whatnot on there. For an anti-static brush, I'm just using a record player brush and it works out really well. We have our interior. Try and get a better shot of that here, if we can. We also have our bed, which we did a tutorial on painting the bed in update number 2, I believe. That came out really nice. Now, these are not the kit railings. The kit railings are pretty much terrible. There's an ejection pin here, ejector pin here, an ejector pin here, and there's another one here on top of detail. There's sink marks all in here. I was really disappointed with that. I just used some plastic cardstock and scratched built up some new ones. Painted them up the same way I did the bed so they would match up a little bit. Used a little Molotow chrome to simulate some bolts. To the underside. So the underside here. And I replaced the tailpipe. I basically just cut it right at that bend. I left a little bit on there and I shaved it down so I could slip a piece of aluminum over it. I just polished up some tube aluminum. That way we actually have an exhaust pipe instead of just a stick of plastic that was solid back there. Tailgate opens and closes. I was thinking I was going to end up having to glue that. I'm happy I didn't have to. Our scratch-built taillights came out fantastic. Of course, we had to make custom plates. You know how I am with my custom plates. Glued the headlights in with some Bondic. Cleared up, glued super clear. No issues at all. Really nice. I absolutely love that red. That is a gorgeous red. Another thing we did, now there are hubcaps that go on here. And I honestly like the look of the Steelies without the hubcaps better. I did rechrome them with gravity chrome, but honestly, I really like the look of the Steelies, especially with them being painted and you can really see those lug nuts. But there's a big, huge hole where the axle goes. So what I did was I just took some, I think it's like 3.2 millimeter plastic rod. I rounded off the end. I stuck it down in there and marked it where I wanted it to sit. And then I just cut it and painted it up. Painted all four of them up to some gunmetal gray. Actually, no, that's alclad steel. Painted them with some alclad steel. And then I just slid them in there and glued them in so that it looks like you've got the hubs in there. We've got the red candy chrome oil pan. That's a nice touch that I really like on this. Like I said, guys, I'm really happy with how this one turned out. We have our scratch-built mirrors. Those really look the part. In my opinion, those look like they should have come with the kit. They don't look, to me, like they were scratch-built at all. They look really good. I'm really happy with how this one turned out. And I had an absolute blast building with Chris. Chris has actually built 2 kits in the time it's taken me to build this. Well, 1.5 at least. He's working on another one. Chris will probably be releasing his soon if he hasn't already. His build is absolutely fantastic as well. So definitely give Chris a check out. Fantastic builder, wonderful guy. Like I said, I've had an absolute blast building with him, shooting him pictures and text messages and, you know, talking, chatting nonstop. We're talking about colors for future builds, because I've got about 5 or 6 builds planned out at this point. I've got a couple more kits coming in. I've got the new Tamiya 240ZG coming, and the brand new Revell E-Type Roadster. It's a brand new tooling for that. Those will be coming in, should be coming in probably in a week or two. Lots of cool stuff coming. I believe the next build is going to be Tamiya's Skyline 2000 GTR. Got some cool plans for that. And thank you guys for joining me with this build.
If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. Also, feel free to leave comments, feedback, critique, or anything else in the comment section below. I enjoy interacting with all my viewers in the comment section and try to reply to all the comments I receive. If you want to catch future videos, please consider subscribing to my channel and make sure you click the bell notification icon so you can be notified when I upload new videos. As always, thank you for watching, keep modeling, and have a great day.